Hello, this is Steve, Dichroic Glass Man. Dang, geez Louise, do we got a loud backdrop or what being this red? My God. Well, I had a bunch of these they're fabric from a show tent I did. Oh my God. Remember back in the olden days doing home and garden shows? Yep, that's how old these are. I must have had a dozen of them because I did a lot of home and garden shows and I bought my own curtains. They still got the little holes where they, oh my gosh. If you remember back in those industrial trade show kind of deals. So why not? Makes a good splash drop. Because basically on this video here, we're going to discuss what's the next step. So let's talk about some things. I've got a panel here. I'm just finishing up this dichroic glass hummingbird, beveled. And yes, I do offer a lesson plan so that anybody in the world, actually, in 11 foreign countries now, can make them themselves with this simple lesson plan kit that I sell. And it's a kit that's very dialed in. It's an amazing kit of empowerment so that you can make your own dichroic glass bevels and jewels, or create them, I should say. We don't make bevels. You don't need heat. There's a lot more to it. Anyways, you've been seeing in all my windows, there's a common thread. In most windows, there's going to be dichroic glass because I love dichroic glass. It is the new colors. It's the coming of the new colors in this new time we live in, by the way. Dichroic colors are because the colors themselves are encapsulated with light. That's why dichroic stands far and above any other color. I'm not going to get into physics, although there's a day coming shortly that I'm going to talk physics. So we'll leave that date for then, and this is now. Anyway, the next step on this panel is we're going to introduce the elements that we want to talk about. We're going to take a silver window, been washed. I wash my windows in Dawn liquid soap. You've probably seen that on several of my other videos. Wash the panel. It's all clean and it's dry. It's air dried. And it's really at a great point. So here's the things we're going to need. I use only black patina. I get them in the little bottles. Well, used to. I only get them in this size now because I use so much. I do a lot of panels. And I put it in an old Windex bottle. It works really well, as we're going to show in the next video. This video we're just identifying. This video I use Novocaine black patina. I put it in a spray bottle and I apply it with a brush that only gets used with the patina. This is a dedicated brush. Sure, it's scummy. It's all molecules and residue of black patina. Not even soap is on this. I want it that way. That wears out, I'll buy another one. No problem. These three things go together. These things, I'm going to use this old raggedy one just to get it going, but we're going to use steel wool, and I like to use 0-aught. That's how they come, or grade 0-aught. And we're going to use steel wool and an X-Acto blade knife. You've seen X-Acto knives. Pretty sharp. This is a worn-out one. I use mine constantly. In fact, in every stained glass application I use it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to apply this and turn this window into a black patinaed panel. And we're not going to do it on this video. We will do it on the next. Black patina does something. It's going to wake this window up. From a distance, this flower right here is not very well differentiated. You just don't have that dark contrast that it's going to have as you compare the next video of how I apply it. Well, the next video we'll apply it, but it'll be a video to beyond that to where we'll actually see the results. You want black patina. I do not care for the silver look. I like the black look. And because the black is going to make this petal stand away from this petal, from this, and so forth, in an amazing way that allows every color to express incredibly. So I don't have my diffuser over here. We're seeing tremendous glare coming off my fluorescent lighting above me. So I'll have to keep that in mind if I'm going to do a lot of videos. Put my diffusers up over the bulbs, take that sting out of all the glare. So I put a double edge lead. There's a lead inside. It's a C-shaped, or a U-shaped lead, and then we twisted the lead, went through the exercise of applying that. Get out of there, you camera strap. I did a bunch of decorative soldering. Here and there, I did leaf veins, put some dots on the flower, decorative soldering, leaf veins, leaves, leaves, leaf, leaf, more decorative soldering, and I put the hangers. One thing I do want to express about hangers, when you're designing a panel, it would behoove you to start at the top. The very first aspect of the whole window really needs to be, of the whole panel experience, needs to be where you're going to place these hangers. They have a lot to do with the outcome. So, without really expressing a whole lot of thought and energy into that, they're evenly within the pattern, placed on either side in the exact same location. That's the point. That's the duh moment. However, you can do it in abstract, and we need to talk about that on a further video. On abstractly, not both of them being in the same location. But it has everything to do with your design afterwards, if it's going to hold together without reinforcement, strong, and such and such. Another time, another video, when I really get into my design series. This is hand drawn. There is no pattern. I'm not the best drawer. I've had several people ask me for the pattern. I don't want to give up the pattern because my confidence is not in the area of freehand. I look forward to working with an artist who can draw what I see and interpret that in a beautiful way, expressing their gift. This is not my gift of freehand drawing. Let's see if I can, that makes a difference a little bit. And so I want to, pay tribute to where it belongs. That I'm not that freehand drawing person. I can draw sacred geometry and abstract all day long, but this is more of a challenge. But it was fun, and it's going to turn out just perfect. You ought to see it in the light already. It looks really good. It looks confusing on a table, and often you're going to have that because we don't get the play on light of intensities coming through that. And so, wow, look at my fingers already. Jeez, from touching the lead. I just washed the panel. And that's what lead does. Well, that's probably some of this too. Anyway, since we're going to wash the panel after this step right here, it all washes off. What was I talking about? Anyway, about the black patina and the lead and all that kind of stuff. Hangers. And at this point, I'm going to steel wool the panel. Well, actually, don't even want to get into the mechanics. We'll save that for the next video. This video is pretty much accomplished at this point. Just wanted to take us from our simple needs at this point. You're going to need patina, you're going to need steel wool, and X-Acto blade. There's no other tool involved at this step. So, without further ado, I'll jump into the next video. Thank you. Bye.